Born Robert Allen Zimmerman on May 24, 1941, in Duluth, Minnesota, Bob Dylan is recognized as easily one of the most influential singer-songwriters of all time. Dylan has been awarded numerous honorary doctorates for his contributions to music and poetry of songwriting. His career continues through this day with consistent touring despite being in his mid-70s. Dylan's musical career has spanned through many genres, first focusing on folk music, then moving to rock through blues, country, and even gospel. Though many of his songs are considered poetry by many, Dylan didn't publish much poetry except what follows, which is his most popular poem. When your head gets twisted and your mind grows numb, when you think you're too old, too young, too smart, or too dumb, when you're lagging behind and losing your pace in the slow motion crawl of life's busy race, no matter what you're doing, if you start giving up, if the wine don't come to the top of your cup, if the wind's got you sideways with one hand holding on and the other starts slipping and the feeling is gone, and the train engine fire needs a new spark to catch it, and the wood's easy find but you're lazy to fetch it, and your sun-decked desert and evergreen valleys turn to broken down slums and trash can alleys, and your minutes of sun turn to hours of storm, and to yourself you sometimes say, I never knew it was going to be this way, why didn't they tell me the day I was born? And you start getting chills and you're jumping from sweat and you're looking for something you ain't quite found yet, and you're knee deep in dark water with your hands in the air and the whole world's a watching with a window peak stare, and your good gal leaves and she's long gone and flying and your heart feels sick like fish when they're frying. And there's something on your mind that you want to be saying that somebody someplace ought to be hearing, but it's trapped on your tongue and sealed in your head and it bothers you badly when you're laying in bed. And no matter how you try, you just can't say it, and you're scared to your soul you just might forget it. And your eyes get swimmy from the tears in your head, and your pillows of feathers turn to blankets of lead. And the lion's mouth opens, and you're staring at his teeth, and his jaws start closing with you underneath. Am I mixed up too much? Am I mixed up too hard? Why am I walking? Where am I running? What am I saying? What am I knowing on this guitar I'm playing? On this banjo I'm frailing, on this mandolin I'm strumming, in the song I'm singing, in the tune I'm humming, in the words that I'm writing, in the words that I'm thinking, in this ocean of hours I'm all the time drinking. 'Cause sometimes you hear 'em when the night time comes creeping, and you fear that they might catch you sleeping. And you jump from your bed in your last chapter of dreaming, and you can't remember for the best of your thinking if that was you in the dream that was screaming. And you know that it's something special you're needing, and you know that there ain't no drug that'll do for the healing, and no liquor in the land that'll stop your brain from bleeding. And you need something special, yeah, you need something special, all right. You need a fast flying train on a tornado track to shoot you someplace and shoot you back. You need a cyclone wind on a steam engine howler that's been banging and booming and blowing forever, that knows your troubles 100 times over. You need a greyhound bus that won't bar no race, that won't laugh at your looks, your voice, or your face, and by any number of bets in the book will be rolling along after the bubblegum craze. You need something to open up a new door to show you something you've seen before but overlooked 100 times or more. You need something to open your eyes. You need something to make it known that it's you and no one else that owns that spot that you're standing, that space that you're sitting, that the world ain't got you beat, they ain't got you licked, and you can't get you crazy no matter how many times you might get kicked. You need something special, alright? You need something special to give you hope. Hope's just a word that maybe said and maybe you heard on some windy corner around a wide angle curve. That's what you need, man. You need it bad, and your trouble is that you know it too good. 'Cause you look and you start getting the chills 'cause you can't find it on a dollar bill. It ain't on no Macy's windowsill. It ain't on no rich kid's road map. It ain't on no fat kid's fraternity house. It ain't made in no Hollywood wheat germ. It ain't on that dim-lit stage with that half-wit comedian on it ranting and raving and taking your money and you think it's funny. And you can't find it in no nightclub, no yacht club, and it ain't in the seats of the supper club. And sure as hell you're bound to tell that no matter how hard you rub, you ain't gonna find it on your ticket stub. It ain't the 50-star generals and flipped-out phonies who turn you in for a tenth of a penny, and the ones who jump on the wagon just for a while 'cause they know it's in style to get their kicks, get out of it quick, and make all kind of money and chicks. And you yell to yourself and you throw down your hat saying, Christ, do I gotta be like that? Ain't there no one here that knows where I'm at? Ain't there no one here that knows how I feel? Good God Almighty, that stuff ain't real. But no, that ain't your game, it ain't your race. You can't hear your name, you can't see your face. You gotta look some other place. And where do you look for this hope that you're seeking? Where do you look for this lamp that's a burning? Where do you look for this oil well gushing? Where do you look for this candle that's glowing? Where do you look for this hope that you know is there and out there somewhere? And your feet can only walk down two kinds of roads, and your eyes can only look through two kinds of windows, and your nose can only smell two kinds of hallways, and you can only touch and twist and turn on two kinds of doorknobs. You can either go to the church of your choice or you can go to Brooklyn State Hospital. You'll find God in the church of your choice. You'll find Woody Guthrie in Brooklyn State Hospital. And though it's only my opinion, I may be right or wrong, you'll find them both at the Grand Canyon at sundown.